What's up guys, Andre here again. I just got the Milwaukee M18 fuel shop vac. It's the 2.5 wet or dry. I bought it as a combo. It came with this air tip. I haven't unboxed, opened it, just took it out of the box. So basically this thing apparently can fit in very tight spots. So we'll find out how good it really is. My first impression feeling this hose is that it feels like really good quality. It's very stretchy, so I feel like it's not gonna have a problem retracting over time, but we'll find out. I opened this compartment right here. Came with an extra tip, two, and then an adapter for like an extension, I guess. It does not come with battery, but I have a bunch. This is going to be a 5.0 battery I'm going to test it with. If it fits. Yep, it does. Fully charged. I got one of the adapters on. Feels very tight fit, so you don't really have to worry about it coming off. You got to use two hands to take it off. I'm like pushing with one finger and it's pretty hard because I got it on tight. I did just turn it on and it is really loud. I am shocked for a battery powered vacuum. Watch. This is level 1. I'm gonna show you guys level 2. I don't know about you guys, but that is loud for a battery powered shop vac. After opening it, I found out that the gasket over here is made out of styrofoam. You can see some imperfections from when they put it together from the factory. If it ever fails, I don't know how you can replace it, so that kind of sucks, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe it's built to never fail. Moving on to the air tip kit that came with it. Basically, it came with 5 hoses. About the long ones I would say are about 2 feet and the small ones are about 1 foot. They are 1/4 to 1/2 inch. And then the big ones are 3/8 to 5/8. Really nice because you can literally get into so many tight spots that you just can't with the regular adapters that normally come with shop vacs. I would highly recommend this kit if you own like a fridge that has a condenser. Well, pretty much all of them do, but some have very hard access. So I used to work in the appliance field and this would be huge. I did not have it back then. I don't do that work anymore except for myself or like friends or family, but these would help clean out the stuff a lot better. Or like in the car, if you drop like snacks or something under the seats and you can't get it with your hand, that would work. Or for cleaning up pet hair. This adapter goes straight on this. After installing this adapter on the shop vac hose, I noticed that the design has a 90-degree churn on the air tip, which I'm very happy about because the last thing I need is when I'm using this already to reach a tight spot, it to fall in a tight spot. So that is a very good design in my opinion. Next, we will test it and see what could it really do. Is it worth it or not? So I just put some outside debris over here, like little wood chips or pine straw, and then just kind of like dirt that comes from the bark. But over here, this was behind my trash can, apparently some flour. So we'll see. We'll start with that and then we'll see what it can do. It's on the 1/2 inch tip. I don't know if I don't think it's gonna work on this. So we might have to try the bigger pieces without it because that looks like it's bigger, but we'll see what I can do. is clogging up on the bigger tips, which it is to be expected, but wow, it took all that flour. Plus, this is kind of like I have a baseboard trim over here design, and it works perfectly. So that's a great adapter if you just want to go for the baseboards. This is more like the tool you want to use on something like this. Typically, I never use one of these adapters. I always use the basic ones. On the regular shop vac, it's a bigger piece. So it's gonna clog up, unfortunately, because that's a pretty big piece right here. That's a bark piece. It won't go through this. So I'm not gonna use it on this. I'm gonna use this, and I'll show you guys what it's gonna do. As you can see, it did a really good job at cleaning up the clutter. I think maybe that's why the motor on it is loud, because it's got some power to it. For a little shop vac like this, that can literally fit anywhere, I think it's really worth it. You can get this for around $200 on sale, because those tips cost probably around 40 or 60 bucks, I would say. I'm not sure though. I got it. They came for free when I bought this on Black Friday. Alright guys, on to the final part of this video. Would I recommend this tool? I'm gonna say yes and no. I'm gonna recommend it for the people that are doing small clutter cleanups. Maybe they don't have outlets nearby, or they just want something that doesn't take up a lot of space. Even if they do have a little bit of clutter, you know, you can empty out a couple times, but you might not have the space to carry it on your truck. But it's an ideal tool, I would say, more for people that are doing like Uber, Lyft, stuff like that. I don't do that, but I'm assuming that if a customer would spill something in your car, you can report it, and they'll probably pay you a cleaning fee if they don't clean it. So if you get paid that way, like, this is just another way to make more money. You don't even have to make a stop, pay a vacuum or a detailer to clean it. You could just easily shop vac it yourself, and you don't even need an outlet. But I would not recommend this tool for anyone doing construction, because it's just way too small. I would go with at least a 5 or 6 gallon one, and I would go with the cord instead of a battery, because if I'm working, that's one less thing I want to worry about if I'm working in a house, because there's outlets, and if there's no outlets, usually contractors will power them up with generators. So it is a good tool, but it really depends on you what you need it for. For small cleanups, yes. For big ones, no. That's my honest opinion on it.